My dad is an artist.
So we have screen, we have ink, squeegee, and paper over there. So we're gonna make a poster.
For the past few years, he's been working on an art project which uses poster printing to touch on immigration issues.
Can you pick it up? And there it is. The print shop is this tricycle. It's a mobile cart that we take around the Bay Area. It is a tricycle that has space for one screen, paper, squeegee, inks. And the idea is that you go out into the streets and set up shop, wherever you are. We have printed in around 25 different locations in the last 2 years. We had this one-day event on Valencia Street, and we printed with the public for 7 hours.
During my first visit to his studio, he showed me around and explained the backstory to all the quotes I've seen printed on posters. At the beginning of the project, he interviewed 250 people and asked them for their stories about immigration.
We presented this project in Santa Cruz, and somebody in the audience, this guy is like, "Do you believe in open borders?" And I told him, if a closed border is the one that allows for people to die in the desert trying to cross, it allows for women to get raped at the border, it allows for kids to be stolen. So it's like, no, I don't believe in closed borders.
During the interview, he flipped a question on me.
When we went to your school, you were not there.
Yeah.
The kids in your school, they were very reticent about talking about the immigration status. So I'm just, wondering, how do you see yourself?
So I feel like growing up, I have a really hard time knowing how to identify myself, being mixed, and I feel like I'm pretty racially ambiguous. People often perceive me as white, and for a while I really fit into that idea that I was white, and now that I'm in high school, where there's a lot of I'm surrounded by a bunch of different cultures and different races, I don't know how to show myself as Filipino and Mexican and Lithuanian. So that's always like something on my mind, like how do I view myself as like a daughter in a family of immigrants. It's hard.
Having never seen this project, I didn't really have any idea of how significant the work was.
Are you a big deal? Do you think you're a big deal?
I don't think that I'm a big deal. I think that the project is becoming, somehow successful in terms of how visible it is right now. I think that it is the right time for the project.
By the end of the day, I had learned a lot not only about this project, but about my dad himself. Through something as simple as poster making, he and his partner were able to raise awareness around immigration issues and the obstacles people face on a daily basis.